Hey, y'all know who it is, man. It's the Cool Kids OG, Reid, and I'm here with my boy
Town Ave.
And we are the 9.
Yeah.
And we rocking with OnSight right now.
What's happening?
Stay tuned in.
First question we always ask everybody is, where did the name come from? So I heard you say the 9.
Right.
How did we come up with the 9?
Coming straight out of North Carolina, you know what I mean, for the most part, and just, you know, we just used to hearing 910, 919, and we just want to represent everything in between. So I know if you heard the slogan, the whole 9, that's what that means. So, you know, we can get a little deeper into it, but, you know, we're gonna leave y'all with that.
So you just took the whole lot of it is just the 9.
The 9. Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you come to Carolina, I mean, be expected to hear the lit cities, man. You gonna hear the area code 919, 910, and you know everything in between. Just the whole 9, everybody in between. I mean, we could name all that.
I mean, I can get a little bit deeper into it without scratching too much under the surface. It's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's a state of mind. It holds more value than just what you hear and what we're producing. You know what I mean? In the near future, it's definitely gonna open up a lot of interpretations of what the 9 is. And that's our main goal moving forward is when you ask me what the 9 is, it's what he said. It's gonna be on a if you know type. Willy Wonka golden ticket, like if you in there, you in there. You know, if you don't know, then you gonna ask that question. What is the 9?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's scratch the surface, like, and you know, we number boys, man. If you talk about the highest number is 9. So that's the level we on.
Before you gotta add some more.
Exactly.
Right.
The 9.
The 9.
So now, I know y'all. So I'm gonna break it down like this because y'all might have confused a few folks.
Okay.
You was Rebel Reid.
Yeah.
How do we go from Rebel Reid to A Reid?
Yo, the crazy part, I get that question a lot, to be real.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought about it myself, like even how I even came down to even finalizing it. Like, you know, even when they was calling me Rebel Reid, man, they call me Reb or just call me Reid. But I noticed at the same time, when they was, you know, trying to get my attention, when somebody calling for me or somebody trying to get my, like, they just say, hey, Reid. Like, you know, because my first name initial is A. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, well, hey, Reid. So it's like you trying to get, you know, my attention and you staying in a statement and asking a question at the same time. So I just turned into A Reid, like, you know, A Reid.
Now,
it was only right.
I don't see yours is easier to explain. I'm trying to get my brain wrapped around from Echo to Town Ave.
Town Ave. First off, I'll start with Echo. Obviously, that's where people know me from. But at this point, at the level that I'm creating, I felt like if you knew me before, you can't know me now. Because the new me, I'm still figuring out. So it definitely deserved a new umbrella to be under. You know, it definitely deserved a new moniker. And Town Ave, honestly, it came to me on some spark of intuition type. But as I started to research those two words specifically, just Town and Ave, I didn't find anything but one picture on Google. No cap. It was a picture of a small town, a lot smaller than the town that I was from. And it was a center main street in the downtown area.
Wow.
So, exactly. So it really just kind of hit me like Town Ave is the center of anywhere.
Okay.
Of any place.
Okay.
And me being such a balanced artist, you know, I feel like I'm really at the place where I can compete with a lot of lyrical artists. And yeah, man, I'm just in a really centered place, and it kind of all came together.
For sure.
So that's where the name came from.
All right, now, so I don't know. We're gonna go with this one. This is gonna be a can of worms.
Let's go.
Here. What made y'all wanna drop new? Usually I would ask you what made y'all start rapping, but that'll be an autobiography.
Right.
So
Go
at
too
this
far
point,
Factual.
what made y'all want to drop some new stuff now in this whole climate?
What a time to be alive.
Facts.
I mean, now, I'm not sitting on nothing. We, I mean, for the most part, I would consider us at the time artists.
Okay.
Like we talk about in the times. We right here in the times. We doing all right in the times, and we right here with the people in the times. So, like, I don't. Plus, I mean, if you're an artist and you know the feeling of like, kind of like, you know, going through the motion and transition and losing music, I would say you ain't really been doing music long enough. You ain't never lost no music.
Right.
so it's kind of like the hurt of losing music. Like, yo, bro, if y'all can only hear the stuff I lost, I know once I bounce back, I'm not losing no more music. You know what I'm saying? So why not? We putting it out there now, man. What a time to be alive. To like now we can drop a track right now and drop it the same day. So and it's gonna sound like what's going on today and how we talk and how we, you know, converse with each other. You better off hearing it now. So it's why not drop it now? So
super
you
way.
know what I'm saying?
I gotta understand this right here, because when I seen the album cover, I was like, only thing I thought was he was just trying to flex on some more food. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, so yeah, that's about the perfect rare steak right there.
Yeah.
I think it took me like a few days before I realized what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was a plan.
Like, what was the whole inspiration behind naming the album Rare?
I'll say that's what we are. As individuals all our life. That's all we've ever been. That's all we've ever known. Whenever we started this recent cycle of creating music together, obviously as artists, we like to compare ourselves, not the local artists, no disrespect, but if you compare yourself to the dude across the street, then the hottest you'll ever be is the hottest dude on the street. So we compared ourselves to the people that we're actual fans of. So if I play my song and I feel like it compares with so-and-so, you know, I don't want to, you know, throw no names down, but if I feel like it compares, then it gotta go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a rare feat to accomplish.
Yeah.
Not everybody can say that. A lot of people feel like that, but not everybody can say that. And just being rare individuals in a rare situation, creating rare music, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, the cover, as simplistic as it is, it was one of the hardest things for us to actually create.
Because you totally forget is you know, a couple of definitions for rare. So as long as you see, we kind of didn't even want to put the name on it. We just, as long as you seen it,
You already know.
you know what I mean? It's like a, you know, back to those if you know, you know type thing. So
so it's just like, I'm gonna put it out there. Let me see if you mentally grasp what I'm putting out there.
Art, yeah.
Because I don't want to expound too much longer, but as artists, we understand it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So we're just going to continue to release music. You probably might not even get the rare cover until the 4th or 5th project we put out this cycle. You know what I'm saying? But once you get it, it's just going to be that more intense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I gotta go in the bag now, man. Y'all answer these questions too easy.
Let's go.
All right. So, as of right now, now you gonna have to drop some names. Cause I'm gonna ask y'all, who would y'all say up to now have been the biggest influence on you in hip hop history, just like period, shaping you as an artist?
I would say, growing up, honestly, I didn't listen to a lot of hip hop. You know what I mean? Contrary to popular belief, I didn't listen to like my first rap song till I was about 9. You know, before that, it was all old school R&B and recent R&B, old school Goldie, oldies, you know. So I feel like I try to apply that sensibility to the music that I create now because it's not hip hop. It's a vibe, maybe on a hip hop type beat, but it's music if you got to listen to it more than once.
Gotcha.
Influence, man. Oh, man, I don't even know where to start. Because, you know, influences change so much, and depends on what part of you is being influenced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can be influenced by style, you can be influenced by music, you can be influenced how people talk, you can be influenced, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to actually like doing music, I mean, I say all the greats, because, you know, we come up in the era where all the greats was great.
Yes.
And we was influenced by all that. And it's really, honestly, it's too many names to name, man. So it's like, and we can go back too far, and it's like, but it all helped, and it all played a major part into, you know, kind of figuring out who you are, find your style, and, you know, just
who you are as an artist.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we're gonna get into the album song. We're gonna talk about Care.
Okay.
And the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
You know,
that's crazy you pointed that one out. I'm glad you pointed that one out. That's one of those gems that if you know, like, yo, you know, heavy. I'm damn near even scared to talk about it. Is that heavy? Even, you know what I'm saying? Just off how real it is. You know what I mean?
So the vibes though, like, you know what I'm saying? From it, it's like some squad type, you know, I'm gonna say vintage, maybe, you know what I'm saying, type vibes on it. Is that what y'all was going for? Like, where your mind was when you went there? Was your mind in that window? Like,
I'll say
right now.
For one thing that the average fan might not comprehend, especially the first listen, is one thing we leaned into on this project was sound design.
Okay.
Right? How with Demeanor, it starts out a little rough around the edges on purpose, you know. But by the time Care comes around, the final song on the project, it's probably one of the most polished songs that we produce.
Okay.
And it was designed that way for that reason. You know, we've developed a sound that we like to call the train sound.
Okay.
If it don't feel like you on a train, then it ain't denied. You know what I'm saying? Like that train sound, you moving,
you know what I mean?
you moving dangerously fast, but you feel safe and contained.
Right.
And I feel like that represents us to a T. You know what I'm saying? That train sound. And when you speak about Care, I mean, as far as the actual, you know, production of the song, I feel like Reid can speak to that a little bit more because of who he was able to get involved with the record.
It's actually the only track on the latest project album that we have, because it was that special to us, that special to me. Even when it came to about, you know, recording it and getting everything produced on it, was
and it's the only feature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it was. That's actually my homie. Shouts out to Mary Shine, man. That's the homie, man, young homie, man. Really on this Israelite thing going on right now, and you know, I just, you know, I'm with him every day, and I'm seeing how passionate he is about what he's talking about and what he's trying to. Even as a youngin', man, shit, buddy, probably like 10 years younger than me, but the way he talking, like, it reminded us so much. Like, damn, bro, if you know, we kind of would have had the confidence to talk like this then and put it on a track, like we would have been talking like that. But it's like, you know what I mean? And I just felt like that go with what we always been on. And I feel like ain't nothing wrong with putting a little medicine in the candy, man. You just need those gems like that, you know what I'm saying?
And his youth combined with the knowledge that he was kicking definitely played a major part of him being on the project.
Okay.
If you notice, the last sentence on Rare is everybody just in this world. And it's true. That's important. we are just in this world. We are just trying to live. And when I said that I feel like they don't care, that's a true statement that we stand by. They don't.
That's like kind of like that's crazy. Like what Michael Jackson was trying to say when they don't really care about us.
Hey,
that even goes back to the song.
Yeah,
they don't really care about.
Yeah,
hey,
you remember the Michael Jackson song?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say that they don't really. You know what I mean?
Man.
It's all in there, bro. That's crazy. You got that.
Yeah,
I'll take
that
comparison.
That's
wild. Crazy. Definitely an influence for the track, though.
For sure. All right, so before y'all step out the crib, before you even come out your room, what is the one piece of technology that you have to have available to you?
I was waiting on this question.
And listen, I'm not even going to, because y'all done already done killed me with the other questions, so I ain't going to be easy. Not your phone. You can't say
I'm glad
phone.
you said that because,
Right.
you know, I hear this question a lot, just, you know, over the years. Bro, real talk, I'm not going to say my phone, bro.
Okay.
And if you know me personally, and everybody know me, man, I'm not good with phones, bro. I honestly could leave the crib and be all right without the phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I'll get down there like, damn, shit, I forgot my phone. And you know what? I instantly feel a light weight lifted off my shoulder, bro.
So you don't
I'm
turn around
good with the phone, bro. I'm good with the phone.
Wow.
I'm good. But you know what I'm saying? It's I don't mean to showcase my age or whatever, but people gotta remember, bro, I'm from an age where we didn't have phones, bro. And shit was all right. We made it, you know what I'm saying? And we good. Like around me got phones. Somebody around me got a phone.
Right. It was one.
Yeah. Real. But yeah, that's my answer, man. I mean,
so no tech.
I'm good without the tech, bro. I'm all the way in the time.
For me,
man.
bro, it's AirPods, man.
Okay.
That's one thing
a
I
good one.
can't leave the house without, man. AirPods, man. Because I'm a music lover. You know what I mean? I need to listen to music every single day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's not one day that I don't need to hear a song, some song. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't leave the house without AirPods at all.
Now we're gonna go back a little bit.
Let's get
And
it.
I know y'all was ready for this one. We're gonna go back a little bit.
We just showed
But
up.
we're gonna update. Yeah, we're gonna update it some.
Okay.
So, squad.
Yeah.
When is we gonna get some whole squad vibe? Because I promise you, there's probably some people that see y'all drop rare and they say, "Ooh, squad."
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
9.
Right.
Right.
So then they go listening and they come in and perusing through
Right.
and they're like, where is such and such?
Yeah.
And where is so and so? Because they wanted to get whole squad vibe.
Right. Understood.
I'll
Talk to
say, we know what you want. And the project is definitely in development. I'll say this. You got to walk before you can crawl, man. You definitely got to walk before you can crawl. What we did this time, man, it was a big risk and a definite experiment. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the acceptance. We definitely appreciate the streams and the purchases. But some projects take a little bit longer to build than others. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect the skyscraper to get built in the same amount of time, a 2-story house.
A lot of moving parts.
Exactly. And that's the best thing you could have said. It's a lot of moving parts. But with a fine machine, it's going to take a lot of moving parts.
And we got a lot of guys, man. We got a lot of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Man, we all in different cities, and we just motions of life, and you know, it ain't always, the time frame we're just working with, trying to put some out, including everybody, because we want to include everybody also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure everything is intact, just right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, just all how we record and how we work it's normally a vibe thing. It ain't never really no appointment or we don't like to feel like it's a job to do like, yo, cause we gonna link up regardless.
Fact.
Everybody's still here. The same
Right.
ones that, you know what I mean? Someone might not be behind the mic at the time, but at the same time, we've been just as tight as
right
Kind of
there.
the vibe I got when you said the 9 again. I was like, oh, so like the 9 is still the squad,
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
but it's like now we're doing it in a different direction.
Yes,
We're gonna
Exactly.
build this house from scratch instead of have somebody else.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause we've
Show us how to
been
do
so rare for so long, and at the same time, like you might have known us from the, little music from back in the days, but it's like,
it. Mhm.
it ain't
It's different.
how much do you really know us though? So you know what I mean. So now we can vocalize who we are now and really put out the tracks that we trying to, you know what I'm saying. So it's all there though. Everything the same though.
Everybody there.
You know what I mean? Every single person you point out or name, we all here. Just seen them yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
For sure.
Just got
all
off the
here.
phone with.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a bare bones question. When did you start rapping?
Rapping?
Yeah.
Like writing or like
Take that. Come on.
whatever you call rap. Yo, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. See, I grew up in the crib, man. A lot of my family stayed together. There was a lot of us in the household, so and my parents are young, and my uncles and aunts are young too. So I always been up on just hip hop and just rap music. So I gravitated to it real quickly. Like we sat in, BET was a real thing
Mhm.
coming up. So we really sat and like we learned music. So long story short, my uncle moved out of the spot we was in, and he wanted to leave something to me, my little brother, and Slim.
Uh-huh.
And he left us a karaoke machine and a few tapes. And like I said, I'll show this my age. He left us the Brat tape. It was on tape. I don't remember the actual name of it.
Let's get it.
It was the Brat on tape.
And yeah, for real. Like you
Yeah.
can see where some of the style come from and everything.
Yeah.
And crisscross. And he left us a
Wow.
karaoke machine. All I knew it was a mic and a speaker. So we listened to the tape all day. We kids now, like damn near can't even really talk. We don't even understand the words like that.
Right.
But I understood the flow of how the music was going. Like, yo, this is new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, it was still kind of new. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, people we looked up to is listening to this and they left me this. So, and this is a toy to us. But, you know what I'm saying? This is something so precious to my uncles. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, we got to use this. So I really do remember even rapping words before we was even saying words. But we caught the melodies of, like, so we always caught the melody and the vibe of the music.
Early.
Yeah, and this was before actually like putting words to it. So we caught the science to like just saying words and just catching on a beat. Well, I probably was on beat before I was even saying words. So yeah, that's how it went. And then as the years went on, man, I had a cousin that was already staying up the way in the Raleigh area, and I remember he was doing music, and I was probably like 10 or 11. He used to bring me to the car when he pulled up to the house and be like, "Yo, come listen to this music I just dropped." I'm a kid hearing this, and it blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to Axis, man, my cousin Nick, bro.
Somebody
Shout
that
out.
you know.
Yeah. And I looked up to it, someone like, "Yo, this is amazing! Like this is my family on beat," and he's showing me the music he did and let me hear it, and I'm like, yo, this is blowing my mind because, I ain't never heard nobody that I know on beat and on actual CD. So ever since then, man, he taught me the game, and I remember coming home after school every single day. Really, I couldn't wait to get out of school to come home, go in the living room, put on stereo, and just figure out how to write to beats.
Right. So
that's how it went.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy because the person that asked me this very same question actually had a huge part in me being here right now, sitting down doing this interview in front of these fine, illustrious gentlemen, successful gentlemen. I'll say first, my Uncle Vaughn. Shout out to Vito.
Sure.
Shout out to Vito,
Shout out to
R.I.P.
V.
You know what I'm saying? At Rest in Peace King.
Yes, sir.
He introduced me to rap. Like I said, growing up, it was a lot of R&B, a lot of old school.
Mm-hmm.
The first rap I was ever introduced to was Tupac, Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube,
Mm-hmm.
and
Scarface.
Scarface.
Definitely.
So like, once that's your, this is what rap is moment,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to deviate from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that actually, played a part into fast forward. I was probably maybe like 8, 9, something like that. Fast forward about 11 or 12, I actually move in closer proximity to this gentleman right here. You know what I'm saying? And he introduced the actual structure of music to me, even to the point of he'll write a verse and have me memorize it just so I know what a verse sounds like.
Yeah.
Then breaking down the difference between a bar, you know what I'm saying, a line, 2 bars, 16 bars, the structure of a song. And this is 11, 12 years old. And I'm getting a course in hip hop.
Yeah.
From somebody that's actually recording music, putting music out. You know what I'm saying? He's my OG.
Yeah, for sure.
Legit. You know what I'm saying? So I took what I learned in this hip hop school, this hip hop university at 11 to 12, and I moved away. In the first group of gentlemen that I ever came in contact with that was my age doing the exact same thing, we vibe, and we've been a family ever since.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
But
sure.
when you ask me how I got into it, I feel like, it was a low key, you know what I'm saying, putting the crown on your own head type moment. Like, it was you, nigga.
That's what he's trying to say.
It was you, nigga.
Maji is a Charlotte, North Carolina-based Black, veteran-owned and operated premium bottled water experience. Our name comes simply from the Swahili word for water. Maji's motto is drink clear, think clear. Drinking water keeps our brain from having to fight against the effects of dehydration. You can follow us online at Maji Drip and our website, MajiH20.com.
What I mainly want to ask y'all, like, forever, and it really ain't even a question, it's just kind of maybe like a combo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was a space and time, like, when I came along, it was like Collabo. I was running with Dynasty.
Dynasty.
You had Pop and
shout out to
Anonymous
Dynasty.
Records. You had Anonymous Records.
Remember them too?
So you had like those
Cash
guys
Rules.
doing it. You Cash Rules, Tip Side, you know what I'm saying? Swamp Side. Even Vito Stretch. And then Benadon.
Deep cut with the Benadon.
Right. So like when that vibe was in, it was like a pulse, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like whenever y'all guys like just asserted yourself, y'all did what we was looking for. What we needed was a movement.
The youngest.
Yeah.
Like I never like understood that word until I seen y'all emerge and started hearing y'all. I was boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you never understand like how you can be a fan of somebody that's near to you until you actually humble yourself and say, I like what you're doing. I can be a fan of that.
That's why we here right now,
man.
That's why we here right now talking about it and
so
speaking to
like what was that like? That whole vibe? How was that? Just you know what I'm saying? If you could encapsulate that.
I think it was like how you explain it. That's kind of how we took on to the ones that was before us doing it. like a lot of them probably wouldn't even know like how much we used to really come on and listen like to all those mixtapes from the area the same way. You know what I'm saying? Even I mean, we might have bumped into you, we might not, but just understand like shit. When we came home, we really look forward to, you know, turn on the radio and hearing all the local ones. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
And they was right there with it, even though it was right there with them. We still looking up to them. We was the kids of what they was already doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So they was already at it, but like we the ones watching. Like okay, like you know, because of course you're gonna find the ones locally that you can gravitate to and like yo, okay, this is making me feel better about what I'm doing because I'm right here seeing these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everywhere, and you know it makes me it gives us hope to keep doing it also. You know what I'm saying? We just happen to be in just a different generation and at the time, just like how it is now. You know what I'm saying? So even if you can go back, listen to our old stuff, and like just know that we was there too, going back, listen to the ones before us, stuff all too, just doing the homework, and we understand.
I'm glad you said homework.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and let you tap in on this.
I'm gonna give you a different vibe. Low key, it felt like Ong Bak. Those of you that are familiar with the Kung Fu film, you know what I mean? It's about someone who trained, deep in the woods by himself in a village, as hard as he could. And once he actually came in contact with someone else who was able to challenge his abilities, he destroyed him. And it was like that preparation that you took alone in your room, on your own, writing to any type of beat that you ever heard anybody else rip. You got to put your hand in it too. You know what I mean? So once you actually get into the public eye and they appreciate it, it's like, damn, all of that hard work that I spent forging my sword actually paid off. I'm going to tell you, it was a crazy story for me. I remember the first time that somebody asked for my autograph.
Okay.
Bro, I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I thought they were joking. Obviously, because, bro, we go to school together. You know what I'm saying? Bro, let me get your autograph. Like, nah, man, you wild, bro. Like, nah, man, let me get your autograph. Like, come on, man, you tripping, bro. He was like, nah, for real, because I feel like someday y'all gonna be somebody. And he was legit. Like, he said that from the bottom of his heart. We teenagers, you know what I'm saying? So when I signed that paper with the intent that I'm only gonna produce inspiring music, inspiring content in general, because of the response to that one person that he was an individual just like me. Okay. And out of all the content, hell, he chose us. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we do it now.
That's good shit, man. I love it. Who would you want to say that y'all feel like, not necessarily pointing somebody out, but that may have slid through y'all camp that was a little younger than y'all, that y'all want to say y'all may have influenced on? It may not still be doing music, you know what I'm saying? But
he's Jay Guap, man. Shout out to Jay Guap.
Oh yeah, Guap.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young Taban Bull.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He was because I made my introduction to music freestyling. You know, obviously I told the story about you teaching me the difference between bars, 16, 8, and 12 choruses. But once I actually got the structure, I took that structure and started to build my vocabulary. Once I got out the battle rap game, it was only because we had a successor within our own ranks that was capable of producing incredible content in person, live in front of the people's faces. Yeah. So to answer your question, I feel like the one dude that came up within our ranks that can still give you a clean 16 to this day, gotta be Jay Guap, man, the young Taban Bull, man.
You like that?
Jay Guap. Okay.
I mean, that pretty much goes my answer too, man. I mean, we work with so many people under us also, even though, you know, we came up at it doing it so young, but just know that it was an era that was younger than us also. And we was more, you know, we was more kind of like the umbrella when it comes to the music. Even the one, like, you know, some people used to come to the studio we had just to get away. Yeah. More of a safe place. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really understand that until now. But, you know, we work with so many people, man. It would be unfair to name the names and not think of all the names. So it was a lot of people. We just enjoyed that it was more people doing the same thing that we enjoyed doing also. And that's all we kind of really was cared about. Like, we really didn't think of it no other way. You know what I'm saying? And that's, so when we say love to everybody that's doing music from the area,
everybody,
we truly mean that. Cause that's what made us who we are. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what helped us kept making music, because we was looking up to ones that was doing music like, yo, they doing something with that. We gotta do that same thing. And we just love bringing the city together. And man, we done music with people you probably wouldn't even know do music. Yeah. But when they got around us, it was a certain thing. They're like, yo, okay, these, you know, we hear these guys do music, and for some reason I feel like I need to do music, and just brought that out of people. And you know, at that time, if we feel like we can do that, that's just what we felt good about, man. Like I said, like the vibe was there so much, man. We'll mess around, forget names, man. You know what I'm saying? All we wanted to do was just, you know, get up there. Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean?
All right. I want to get y'all nod on something, man. I like it. You know, I've been trying to get y'all with one. So.
Good luck.
Yeah. Here we go. So, in the sand trap, it's a lot of young guys out here. They're using the word GOAT a lot more. You notice that? Like, you can drop a project, I'm the GOAT. Yeah. I ain't never seen that before, you know what I'm saying, till lately, you know, the last few years. At first I got mad, but then I was like, why should I be mad? I ain't got a reason to be mad. But here in the trap, we have somebody who is honorary and long-standing. That's when you say, who's the GOAT in the trap? Who's the GOAT in the trap? You know what I'm saying? Like, far as like hip-hop is concerned. He's almost like the spirit of hip hop and Sanford. So, I ain't even gonna tell y'all who he is. I just want to hear that y'all mouth. Who would you say that you would put in that GOAT conversation in the sand trap that just you if you know, you know.
Yeah. Fact. Yo, and not even, I mean, just going off exactly what the question is, and just as soon as I think of, you know, where we from, and just when I hear GOAT, bread, bro. Long live bread, man. Long live bread.
That's a big one, right?
Yes, and because we was actually there doing, like, we got hella songs with bread.
Work with bread.
Like, really there, like, even doing shows, or even when we doing shows, we go do his show, and before we get on stage, he would really run up to us like, yo, bro, for y'all get on stage, I really want to tell y'all I'm really looking forward to y'all tearing this shit down. Yes. And how much that meant. Like, I remember face to face with bro, and how, you know, how much he meant that. Yeah. And like, we'd be out of town, and we'll fuck around and see bread at the same show we doing. Yeah. And we see him go on stage, like, bro, when I say like the DMX of Sand Trap, when Buddy get on stage, he's pouring, like, literally, like, bro, I remember being on, like, watching bro on stage, like, tears out his eyes, that much passion. Yeah. Bro was like that.
He was real, man.
Real GOAT. That's I mean, off the top, that's what I would say, man. Of course, there's plenty more after that, but just off the fact that,
I like that.
You know what I mean?
R.I.P. bread.
Long live bread, man.
Well, regardless of debate, regardless of opinion, man, at the end of the day, it's really only one. And I ain't even really got to say no name, man. All I just got to say is engine number 9. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Enough said, man. Those
okay.
gotta be the goats, man. That's on some real if you know, you know type
makes
shit.
Sense.
Like, hey.
That makes sense.
What we talking about?
That's like the perfect answer, right?
What we talking about over here? You know
that does make sense.
And I still take a feature. What's good?
Yeah.
What's good?
That made noise.
What's good?
I'm gonna wrap it up with this one. I want y'all to shout out the 9 and whoever you want to shout out. You know what I'm saying? That you feel led to shout out. Like don't hit me with don't dodge me with I don't want to leave somebody out.
That's how it always is, though.
Just don't hit. You know, somebody gonna be left out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I
said, man, I mean, cut y'all, but shit. Really, everybody, man, has been rocking with us from day one, man. DJ on the track, off rip, T-Flow, man, the whole trap, everything going on. Even naming people from the trap, man. King Dave, BFN.
Shout out to King Dave, man. Shout out to T-Flow.
Everybody. Lil Deezy, man. The whole West Side.
Shout out to Nev, man. Shout out to Surge, straight up real gangster. Easy no brainers. R.I.P. T Flame.
Long live Flame, man.
Long live Flame, man. Shout out to D Dowdy, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Beat Street.
Yeah, definitely.
100%, man. Shout out to Beat Street, man.
You already know.
A lot of people forget about it. I've been waiting for somebody to say his name.
Easy.
A lot of people forget about Beat Street.
For sure. Everybody. I mean,
matter of fact, my man's from Alabama, from Montgomery. Juan Deezy, man. Shout out to Juan Deezy, man. R.I.P. man. Long live Deezy, man.
Everybody we've ever worked with, man. Like it's still it don't go for nothing, man. It all played a part. Really everybody, man, from the area. Not even with just the music, man. You actress, singer, anybody that's doing it. Shout out to y'all guys, man. Everybody doing just productive things, and when it comes to including the culture, man, just know that we right here with it. We right here with it. So shouts out.
You heard it here first on site.
On site, man.
You know what I mean?
On site with it.
All right, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
Easy,
a
man.
whole lot.
Thank you.
Easiest thing I did, bro.
Everything that y'all do in the future.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Especially your mystery guest in the back.
That's how they play a partner.
All y'all need to know, man. Yeah. You know, shout out to the Rare Project. You know, there was a lunch, there was a dinner, you know what I'm saying? We got a dessert coming soon. And then we got an encore. And we gonna get real creative after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Sure though.
All right.
Shout out to OnSight too, man. This is a platform that people need to be on, man. Like, if you have a voice, this is the platform that you need to stand on to express it, because ain't nobody gonna give it to you, man. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. It's gonna take a combination of you getting off your ass and going to get it, and somebody seeing it and wanting to rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to this platform, man. Shout out to my family, man. And this was a beautiful experience, man. This is the easiest thing I did, man. For sure.
Hey. I like my hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. My love, I gotta be bad to where I can sit a couple on that ass. Yeah, 2 C's all in her bag. Told a little bit, I ain't worried about that. Ain't too much worried about your ex. I be too focused on a check. I'm about to flex. New timepiece with a bibble says, yeah. I'm talking baguettes. You can see me shine from afar. Miss me with all that fame. But I'ma still shoot like a star. Ain't too much change, still in my lane. Kicking up dirt with the gang. Might roll me a cone, light me a J, cause ain't nothing about me playing. Anything, hopping off a plane, gotta treat me a plane. You can do your thing, I'ma do the same. Cause ain't nothing about me change. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet.
My nigga just sent me this shit and I had to get back on that ozone. Put a hose on and the ozone feels so right, but it's so wrong. Never so on a single song, but I stand on the track like I'm King Kong. My dynasty nothing like Rockefeller, but my dynasty more like the Ming Homes. King on, crown so heavy you get its own fucking lean on. Need King Wong, I'm a King Dong, getting domed off like a stadium. Words off for the cranium, hard like titanium. Might be vibranium, run up, I'm staining them. You know I want it all, flooding your blood like God didn't know a dog. Either be tall or fall, knowing your time to be timid or throw a paw. Ain't no one to go and call, I can't wait to steal for all of you know-it-alls. I know how you really feel, you niggas were never real, Rachel Dolezal. Woo!
I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet. I like my Hondos neat. Keep something wet on my feet. Big boy Rubicon G. Off-road tires on the feet.